as an instructional coach, and I tried to upload it there, and I've been having trouble doing it both ways. I tried to do it right to Google Classroom. There's an option, and that I still have that red icon that comes up like it says it's not loaded. And then I tried to do it the other way. I just downloaded it and then tried to upload it again, and it's still not working. I didn't know if there's an easier way or if that's just my upload speed.
So to give you an example, we did this on Friday in the middle school where I recorded this meeting, and I still can't get that meeting to upload.
Okay.
I think it's something with Drive and their video playback feature.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you looked on our Google Doc today, I uploaded our meetings to YouTube because it's the only way I can get them to work.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then once I do that, you can do the YouTube share feature in Classroom.
Okay.
I know it stinks because it adds another step, but I can't get my Google Drive videos to work.
Right, and if it's consistent, I'd rather do the extra step.
I did Screencastify today and just uploaded it right onto my YouTube channel thing, and it uploaded right away, and I could post it on my dojo for all my parents to see and all of that. So just uploading it to YouTube and then copying that link worked well for myself, and I know a couple other of my teammates as well.
Okay. To the YouTube route. All right.
For the K-3 teachers in here, K-5, K-4 actually, that's a different school than me. You know, how your experience going with the younger guys? Because I'm sure you're working with parents a lot more on the technology than the kids.
Yeah.
The kids have been pretty great with it. The only little glitch I had today was I had tried to share a math video from My Math, and in My Math there was a link to share on Google Classroom, but none of the kids could open it. It took them right to like the teacher sign in with the password and everything. So I just did the Zoom meeting, but just like a recorded video, and just did my screen share and then put it out that way.
Oh, that's awesome. Quick thinking.
Yeah, learning on the fly here. I do have one question about Google Classroom.
Okay.
When I have a graded assignment, like a Google quiz that will automatically grade it for me, sometimes when I go to find the kids' responses or the kids' scores, I can't find, like sometimes I can go to the assignment and click on the document and I can see it. Other times I have to go into Drive, find the document, open it that way, and see the response. Like, it's hit or miss. It's never consistently in one place. Now, I'm still new to Google Classroom, so I'm not really sure.
Are you saying a Google form was created and it's automatically grading it?
Yeah, or if I have something that's open-ended, but to see the responses, I can't just click from my Google Classroom stream on the assignment.
So
I have to go into Drive, find the document, and open it.
So it could be the way you're sharing it out. I'm not sure, so I'll show you real quick what I mean by that.
Okay.
So like you can see my screen now, correct?
Yeah, hold on, no. Why am I getting off? There we go. Yep.
So like the first day, I did an assignment, and I'm going to go to a sample class here, so I don't do it on one of my regular classes. But when I create like classwork and I create an assignment,
right?
If I want it to be a Google Doc, I actually create my own Google Doc in Drive, and then I add that Google Doc into Google Classroom. So let's just say it was this right here. And before I submit it to the students, I do each copy, make a copy.
Yep.
Of each
Yeah,
student.
I've done that.
And then you hit assign.
Yeah.
So,
or it's a Google, or it's a create a quiz.
So the quiz, if you're doing it with a Google form, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So if you're doing it with a Google form for a quiz, what I'd recommend doing, because I know what you're saying now, is you know how those quizzes have like the shareable link?
Yeah.
So like right here in this quiz today, send link, short URL. If you want them to take that quiz, I would just actually paste that link into your like message for the day.
I'm fine with posting. I just can't find the results all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like if I go back to my stream, like where you are now, and
Okay.
I click on something that was a Google form,
Like, okay.
and I open it, like the responses aren't there. I have to physically open another tab, go to my drive, search for that particular document that I had created and saved in my drive, and then open it. And then it'll show me where it said responses and give me the bar graphs and the breakdown, the question. But I can't always consistently find the answers or responses in the same place. And that's
So one thing that I would just touch on, I'm not sure if I heard you right, is when you do a Google form, you should not make a copy for each student.
No, I don't for
Okay,
that.
good. Okay, I just want to make sure on that. So what you're saying is when you go into something like this, you're not seeing their responses in here?
I can see instructions and I think I can see questions, but like to get questions and responses up there like you have, I have to go somewhere else to find it.
And
Like how do you open that? Where do you go to open it? Can you just open it?
I think what you're saying, Christine, I have the same issue, Christine, and I think like when I want to just go in classroom and I'm like, oh, my kids did a FlowCab quiz, and I click on the FlowCab quiz, like I can, if I click on the actual quiz, it almost makes it like I'm a student trying to
Then
fill
I'm
out.
going to take it, right?
Yes. I don't know if there's a different way. The only way that I can do it is exactly what you're saying. I have to go in Drive, remember what the heck I called it, type it in, and then I'm able to view my results. I'm not able to do it through Classroom.
if you're the owner, like, do you see this right here? Where's my quiz? So this is like a quiz from today. When I click on it, are you getting something like this?
God.
Like you said, it was going to make you take the quiz.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like you're the kid too. Yeah.
So if you just, because you're the owner of this, if you see this little pencil down here and you hit edit, it'll
Okay.
open up the quiz. And then the questions and responses come
I
up.
never saw that before.
Wow.
I never did either. That's sneaky. That's what I need.
Okay, glad we got that.
Thank you. Long road. Sorry, I wasn't real clear.
That's all right. Would anyone else like to share or have a question?
Dan, the only thing I wanted to add is Stephanie asked me to make sure that the teachers know that if they wanted to call a parent, they didn't want to use their personal, number or cell number. Through Google Hangouts, you can actually type in their number. You do have to link it to your phone, but we tried it and it does come up unknown to the caller. But then I did call my actual house, and I don't accept unknown callers, so I couldn't call. That will be the one glitch. So if they have it blocked for you to show your number, then that's the only way you won't get through. But if you ask them, they can turn that off. Or there's always the old-fashioned *67, as Alicia said.
I use Google Voice,
Mhm.
and you picked a phone number. I don't know if anyone's tried that, but I downloaded it yesterday on my phone. I tried it with my sister and a couple of friends. I got it gives you a number, like a different number. And if they call that number pops up, not your cell phone number.
Alyssa, did you use your own personal Gmail though?
Yes.
See, that's the thing. The school Gmail
Won't allow
doesn't
you.
have it active yet.
Yeah. It wouldn't allow me to use it, but my personal Gmail is also connected to my phone number. So that's the reason why I used it, but it did work. And I did have a couple parents send me messages today with it, like text messages with pictures and stuff. And I thought it was very nice. And I just get another little notification saying, hey, parents contacting you, and I can respond back to them like a text message, but it's not using myself.
Yeah, and I'll reach out to Mike Manolfo and see if this is a feature we can open up just for teachers, because I know that there's a lot of permissions he can shift around to different organizations like teachers and students for us to be able to maybe to use that feature. Yeah.
This is Yvette. That was part of our meeting this
Yeah, I
morning.
was just going to say that, Yvette.
Okay, thanks, Alicia. Mr. Manalfo is currently exploring that right now. Since Google has opened up this Meets feature with our G Suite, he is going to check out the Google Voice as well. And once we get verification that it's available, instructions will be sent out to the staff on how to utilize it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yep.
I mean, we could do all of our staff meetings from our classrooms now.
Yes.
Anybody else would like to share or have any questions? We got about 6 minutes left.
And in chat, Tracy Armentani just asked a question about making a GoGuardian for all of the kids we teach in one class. I can see their screens and chat with them just as another way to contact.
You could definitely do that. The one concern I'd have with that is the windows that the GoGuardian would be operating in and whether or not they'd overlap with other classes or other teachers. And I don't even know if I know they're logged into their school account and if they'd still register in our GoGuardians. I'm going to try that out tomorrow because I do have active GoGuardians that run daily. And I know my kids have been logging in during my class periods. So I could see if that works and then see if we could multiply that to like all of them all day.
Dan, if this helps, Yvette again, GoGuardian sent out a message today that for current subscribers, they are going to expand our access to the features in GoGuardian at no additional cost. And for any school that's currently not a subscriber, they're going to offer it for free for the next several months. So that may help you in your exploration if that's a feature that we don't currently have. I'll forward you the email.
Yeah, and I mean, I know in the middle school, we've kind of been operating on.
Yeah.
We'll work with the kids. I mean, not that we wouldn't reach out to them anyway, but during our class periods is kind of the expectations. Like that's when we'd have our meetings. So if we already had GoGuardian set up for our classrooms, which I know a lot of the middle school does, you might not have to do it again, Tracy. So I'll figure that out for you tomorrow and get back to you.
Okay, thanks, Dan.
I don't know a lot about GoGuardian because only a few elementary teachers have it. Is that what allows us access to see our students' devices or?
Yeah, correct. So it would allow you to see their devices. It allows you to lock their devices. It allows you to send instantaneously, like a website you want them to go to. You can also set parameters that like between 8:30 and 9 o'clock a.m., they can only go to these two sites.
Okay. Is that something we can get for all elementary school teachers? Like I said, less than a handful have it at Olivet right now.
I think that's something that I'll definitely push up to Mike.
Thank you.
There's a lot of things that would have to happen in terms of you guys. The students would have to be in your Google Classrooms to set them up. And then we'd have to give some sort of training for you guys how to do that and to set up the windows for when you wanted them in your class times. It actually would be easier for you guys because they're in your class for the most part all day.
Right. All right, when we get back, we could explore that.
Is that something we can do on like any device? Because I thought it was just enabled for their Chromebooks at the middle school.
Yeah, I thought it was too, so that's what I'm going to see tomorrow. I'm going to go on my GoGuardian when class starts.
When I went on yesterday, it said monitoring was restricted. Like, because I went on and checked during one of my class periods, and I couldn't see any screens.
Okay. All right. I'll touch base with Mike then, see if there's anything he can change for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheryl.
That actually might be true because we've been talking about the I guess the restrictions and guidelines on kids' computers during the day. So Mike might have already set a setting where we can't necessarily view what they're doing all day at home. So yeah, we would just need to loop back to him about that. If everybody wants to now use that GoGuardian feature, it's really a matter of him just making a couple clicks and getting that set up. So yeah, we just have to loop back to Mike.
Any other questions? Something people would want to share? And on a positive note, something happened today?